Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of Finding Hope. So this was my prompt page. This was the page that I did yesterday, the first day of the ocean, the sea, and the sun, and I talked about my favorite colors and how they brought me hope. Today our prompt is places, and what places bring us hope. And of course, you know, my my happy place, the place that always brings me hope, is the beach, and also church. And what I like about the beach that brings me hope and makes me feel happy and brings me joy, it's just, I almost grew up on the beach. Every summer we spent, my grandmother would take us when we got out of school. She would always take us to the beach. Our parents had a permanent site at a campground there, and my grandmother would keep us there all summer long, and we'd stay at the beach, and it was always made me happy. And I think the thing that made me the happiest was just knowing that I had peace and solitude there. There was always peace at the beach. And I think what brings me hope as an adult, the more I think about it, is, in so many words it's hard to explain, but when you sit and you watch the waves come back and forth, and you can sit and let all your troubles, all your past, be gently taken away by those waves, and new beginnings come every time the waves come in. And I think it's just that moment when you feel that I don't know, it's just that release, that relief. I'm working with a new medium today. I actually, when I was cleaning out my storage building, found my mother's oil pencils and oil pastel pencils. And I've never really worked with them before, but I'm just going to see how they do. But the one thing about the beach that we used to go to, there was this little chapel on the beach, and I just remember feeling that I loved it. It was just a cute little chapel, and little church. Be quiet. It was called the Chapel by the Sea. And that brought me great happiness. Now, I'm not drawing very well, but I'm just drawing things on here that bring me joy and make me feel hopeful. And I feel hope when I go to church. There's just something about the connection you have, or the closeness that you feel to God when you walk through the doors. I've always felt that way. I grew up in church, so it was natural that I attended church when I got to be an adult. But church brings me hope because it lets me know that God loves me. And not just church, but people love me too. But I just feel a connection there. It's hard to explain sometimes. And I know that going in a church lifts my spirits when I'm down, because I know that I'm going to experience things, I'm going to hear about hope and about love and about God. And that just brings me joy. It makes me feel relaxed and hopeful. Now, like I said, I've never worked with these colors before, so bear with me. I think I might need a blending stump, and I don't have one, but that's okay. This is not just about being this beautiful work of art, because it's about finding hope and learning where to find your hope. And like I said, I find my hope in places like the beach and at church. And I never get enough of looking at the sky and the waves, and it just makes me feel really good. So I'm just drawing an interpretation of just a little beach and of the sun, because I think the sunrises are my favorite thing about the beach. So the colors that I've used today are just blue and blue slates and jasmine and light flesh. I'm going to have to hang on to that pencil when I do color my dolls. But so for today too, what brings me hope about the ocean, like I said, is just the peace that it brings me inside and the symbolism that the waves mean to me. When I sit on the beach, like I said, I watch the waves go out, and I just release everything that's within me that's just so negative, and I let it be washed away. And I know when those waves come back, it's going to be bringing a new beginning for me. And then, as a church, my faith is very big to me, and those who know me know that. And church has always been the place that I have felt safe and loved. So I think I'm going to stop there. But I have a little hope. I had a little sticker, but I don't want to use it. I'm going to write my own little thing on here today. And I'm going to use a Bray Reese thin liner pencil. And I'm going to write places on here. Because that's today's prompt. And the beach brings me hope. Waves wash away burdens. and bring back new feelings. And church brings hope. The feeling of love and safety. Okay, that is day 2. And so I will be back tomorrow with day 3. Thank you for joining me on this journey of finding hope. And it's not too late to start. If you would like to start, head over to Natalie Bauer's channel, who is Crafting Out Loud, and I will link her below, and you can download the free kit that she has, or you can do your own. It's just about finding hope. What brings you hope? So I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, and you find your hope. See you soon. Bye-bye.